Good afternoon, it's Rachel here and we are doing Roxy's weekly challenge, and so today I'm going to use these two. One is from one of my book page packs. I think this was probably my scanned ones, digital kits. Probably one of the later ones. I don't know. I'll find it and link it below. And this is one of my scanned old letters. Now, just as a disclaimer, if you don't have printables or anything like that, then you can use something like an Edith Holden page or something from a botanical book or something like that. I'm going to make mine Easter. You don't have to make them Easter. I did these quite a few years ago in the 100-day project. So I'm going to trifold it. I need a little fold here. I may trim a little bit off. So I need a little fold there. And I need to fold this to about there. And these are just extra additions to journals. Or something to, just to slide under the sari silk. Now, I am probably going to trim that. We'll see. Here I'm thinking about what will I see. Oh, I want to see, I can see that. That will be good. So we'll just flatten that. And then, like so. So I probably folded about 1 3/4 inches. Now I cut this one wobbly because the letter was wobbly. Okay, so that's what we see. Now, we're going to decorate them. And as I said, I'm going to do it a bit springtime or a bit Easter. So I did make a sample, which I'll show you afterwards. I think I'll probably have a label. I probably like that colour on there. But anyway, I could change my mind. So we need to do a little bit of collaging, as per usual. What do we have here? I'm just pulling down a variety. I'll just leave that on there. Okay, get that out of the way. Just looking for a bit of wormy book page, I think. If you don't have, that's a good one. I'll use that in a journal, this one. If you don't have these types of things, you can get grab a, like a newer book. It doesn't have to be like mine. I understand that I live in an old country and this stuff I can get. So you need to adapt to where you are. Like you could use this is from the 1900s, something like that. Just choose one where you like the feel of the paper and you like the font, the color, and you will be set to go. So we're just going to put a little bit of a book page. Not going to cover it all up because I like it. Oh, I didn't tell you, I printed it on a cream cardstock. So so it would be just a little bit stiff all on its own. You could do it, glue 2 pages together if you wanted to. I had the cardstock, so I thought, I'm just going to use it and glue on there. So that's that. And then I'm going to find an Easter image. Now here I am trying to be orderly, but as per usual, I'm not very orderly. It's quite difficult for me to be orderly. And now I've misplaced my, oh, here they are, I haven't gone far, my fussy cutting things. And I want something, I might put a botanical or not. I quite like that. Oh, I think I like that. Let's cut that out. These are nice and easy to cut out because they're on their original paper that they were glued on, because I didn't take them off. So that could go there, but I feel like I need to have a little bit of something up here as well. Oh, that could work. See how we go with that. I'm just using this glue because my other glue ran out. I just need to grab another one. I don't think actually I've got any more in my drawer. I need to go and get them from, oh yes, I got one more. I need to go and grab them from the cupboard. So I'm going to put it a bit more over this way, so that way with that you can see it. I think I may trim that off. So it was, excuse me, it was one piece of A4 size cardstock that I did the trifold, but I may want to trim just a little bit off, I think. Like so. I don't need it to be, yes, that's better. I can see more. Okay. So you just adapt as you go, and here I'm just going to eyeball it and snip those off. There we go. Ow! Oh, it stabbed me. Okay, and that way I can put this one a little bit further over here. I'm going to put it about there, I think. And then we'll be doing stuff inside as well, so we'll just get the outsides done. I'm only going to do two, and then as I said, I've got my sample which we'll look at afterwards. Okay, so I'll flip it over. I'll put just a little bit of something here. It could be that I decide, I think I may take this piece here. Just tear it, and we're going to have that coming in on the side. Now at the back you could put a pocket if you want to. You can you know, add some more, another embellishment, or just leave it and then decide at a later date. So I'm going to glue that there. I think that's pretty. Okay. So we'll do this one, the exterior, and then we will, and also if I wanted to, like, this doesn't have to be Easter because it's just got flowers. So yeah, I've got options. So this one, again, I'm going to trim down. I don't want it quite that deep. Probably about maybe an inch and a half, bit over an inch. Inch and a half. No, inch and a quarter. That's an inch and a quarter. There we go. That's better because I've got more room to do things. Okay, so let's snip these. Just eyeballing it, not measuring anything. Right, get rid of the sticky glue. And what would I like on here? I thought I might like this, but I don't know. We'll see how we go with everything else. Not the right colour. This is a different colour, 1700s page. It's a bit more, the other one was more yellowy. This one's a bit less yellowy. So I'm going to see if I would like to have that. I'm just going to take that bit off. I don't want to, yeah, that's better. I'm going to glue that there, but I will take this bit off, unfortunately, because I don't want to cover that. That was that's very old. Stamp, and I don't want to cover it up, even though it's not a real stamp because it's scanned. Okay, I've got my wet one over here. Right, I think I might have some sort of flower and something Eastery, but I would need something like that maybe, or the bigger one. This is a bigger one, maybe bigger. Cut all of these out. Do that first while I've got plenty to hold on to. There's a few to cut out on this one. So how is everyone? Did I ask you that? I can't remember. Just a multitude of videos have been done, so I kind of start to lose the plot. Oh my wordy lordy. That one. Any others? Oh, there's this one here. We might as well cut that one out while we're at it. Okay. Here I can go in and just go round. Okay, oh, got that done. It was a quiet business, wasn't it? That's going to go there. Yep, I really like the colours. Just lighting it up a little bit so I don't completely cover that, but we don't know what I'm going to choose next, do we? So there could be more covering up happening than I expected. So I'm just going to go into my little basket here, not basket, pouch, and find something to add. It might be a bit small, that one. I don't feel like I've had a chance to use my fussy cuts as much as I would like. Probably could have done a bit more. Too much. I did do another printout because I was missing things. Excuse me while I rifle through my stuff. I'm sure it will leave the door open to you know, people who aren't so patient, shall we say. That's a possibility. That's also a possibility. Okay, let's see. Oh, look at that terrible cutting. There we go, fixed it. And before I cut anything else out, I'll audition this one, see if I like it. I might not like it with what I'm doing. No, I would prefer it maybe facing the other way. Like this one I wouldn't mind so much because it would sit down in the gap. And I would actually prefer that one going that way rather than that one. So let's try this one. Okay. I actually think I really like that. So I'm not even going to go any further with these ones because it is a time-consuming process. And I'm just going to take, that's okay there. Can I fit this? Oh, yes, I can. This glue is quite stringy. Long strings come off when you lift it off the page. Now with my template, I put my flower over there when I wanted it over here, so I had to switch out my composition, but it was okay. It still worked. Yeah, that fits nicely in there. And then we need to see, I'd like a little something up here. Just going to cut a few things out. No. That one. Just trying to get to my label. Oh, got it. label pouch. Something a bit smaller, I think, that one. Or no, I didn't like that one. It was too stark. Okay, I think I'm going to put that there. Down a bit. You'll see why in a minute. Not in a minute, but soon. Okay, so that's that. On the back, let's put just a little something. And just got to pop over here, put these away. Oh, I think I like this. Yeah, I'm going to put it there because I didn't want to cover that up. Or I could put it, oh, I think I like it down there. So let's tear this edge. So it's funny how you start off with one idea and then you end up with a different one within seconds of putting it where you thought you might like to. Okay, so that way we've done all of the exterior except for one thing. And we need to open them up. And of course, they're just the plain cardstock. So what I did in my sample was I just grabbed a book page to find one. Does this one fit? I think I'll put that one there. It's not the perfect size, but it will do the job. So I'm going to just grab my other glue because I don't want, that one's good for my delicate papers because it's a soft glue. My Jota glue is harder to push around, so I'll just use that one for everything else. Now we might do two very slightly different variations, if I remember. And then I think I'm going to have, will I have a pocket here? Yes, I'll draw a pocket on this one. And I've got this, I think this is going to be a good pocket. I'm leaving the white at the top because I'm going to fold it over just to make sure it's a little bit stronger, the pocket. Okay. that's my little pocket there. And then here I want to put a decorative paper, and I'm thinking I might like this one. So let's trim that down. Trim there and there. Okay. Oh, there's my marking. I was looking for it on the wrong end. That's that one. Did I take enough off? Yes. Okay, good. So we'll glue this on, and then we will do the other one, and then I want to show you a couple of different things, different ways to finish them off. Now, the reason I'm just doing wet glue, for those of you who don't know me, is I just don't want to get the glue on my mat and I end up with so many pages that I'm just gluing on top of. They pretty much get sticky after one gluing session, so I end up with a whole lot of papers everywhere. So sometimes I just do it like this, and I don't need any under paper. I just get minimal, smaller amount of glue on my table. Looking okay, except for when it oozes out, then you get glue. Just give that a wipe. Now that's kind of like if you have a felt pen, especially these bits here, you could all write around here, which would look, actually I quite like the look of that. But we're going to do something else as well, so we'll just put that aside and finish off this one. Well, bring it to the same point, not finish, but bring it to the same thing. I think here we might put a side tuck. So here that's not going to be big enough. However, I could collage something else there, couldn't I? No, I'm not going to do any collaging. Right, so let's just choose a paper. I think I like this one. I'll put this one here. There and there. I don't want to cut the bunny because I can use that somewhere else. Move that out of the way. There we go. Okay, see, I can use that. I can make that into a tag, and that can be used somewhere else. Actually, that could go on the reverse side of it. Good. And this is super pretty. So let's glue this on. Curling is not fun. Slide it up a little bit. Okay. That's that. And then over here, I think I might see if I have, what about if I put, this is a very damaged piece of paper. I think I'd like to see this there. Although, no, just a minute. I'm going to have a side tuck, so I don't want to totally cover it up. So there's a thought. But I could use, how wide is this? Or I could use this. I think I might use this. So I'm just going to trim it. Yeah, I think I like the look of that. Okay, there and here. So have your cutter handy. Now I've lost it. How did I lose it? Oh, it's here. I put it over here. I don't normally put it there because I usually go there to get papers and things. So my first job is to cut this bit here. And then I think that must be my marking there. Now I will bring back the Scotch glue stick and I'll glue on glue paper because this has holes in it and I'll get glue everywhere. I'll bring back the Scotch glue stick. Okay, hopefully I got glue everywhere. And actually I can slide it over just a little bit. Okay, I do like the look of that. So that's what it's looking like so far. And then we wanted to put, well, I wanted to put a side tuck. So let me find, oh, I like this one. Would that'll be, well, how much of the bunnies would I lose? Let's do this one. I love this sort of colour with this colour. Actually, I didn't need to trim that because I could, I can fold it under for my side tuck. Or you could put a belly band. Now, I may want to trim a little bit more off. Let's just see. Oh no, that'll be all right. Okay, cute. Getting into a mess. Okay. Well, I might just trim a little bit more off because it's quite deep. Got a bit of scope here for trimming. That's it. Okay, we're nearly there, guys. So one thing you can do, which we've done before, but quite a few years ago, is you can stitch in a few pages. So it can be like a little trifold booklet. Oh, I needed to trim more off the top and bottom. Oh, I didn't notice that. Oh, it's going to have, let me just see. Taking the glue off so I don't get the glue all over my scissors. And let's see if there's still glue there. I think so. So that's my little pocket, my side tuck. So what you could do is you could have some pages that you could, not obviously this, but you could have some pages that you could, you'd have to trim this one down, some pages that you would stitch inside and you'd have a little booklet. You've got a pocket here. You could add a pocket here, but I'm going to do something else, which is why I haven't put anything there. First of all, I'm going to punch these corners before I forget. That's good, because it looks really pretty when you close it. And what I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to add some pages for collaging and or writing with my stapler, if that makes sense. So you might have some, I see I've got this leftover piece here, which is a bit hard to cut. But I might keep that piece, is really pretty. I'll put that piece in the front. This one I wanted to make into a tag, so I'll leave that one. But I have other scraps here, just a minute. I had some double-sided paper somewhere, but I appear to have used it. Anyway, so we're going to put that there. We might grab a piece like this is nice. I don't want to go too thick with this one because I won't be able to get the, it might not even go through as it is. So let's just do these. I might like to have just a little something else. Maybe if I fold this. Look at that. We'll have this behind. So hopefully it will go through. So this can, with this stapler, it doesn't have the staples obviously, and you can just pull the pages off. They just come off. They're not permanent. So that's what I really like about it when adding fun things, making things like this that are a little extra bit of fun for journal. Now, I might have too much stuff also because this is cardstock that I'm squishing it onto. Okay, push. Yeah, it's not going right through, so I don't know. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, perfect. And this actually will just lift off. So you've got a whole lot of stuff that you can pull off and collage with. And that's going to close like that. And then we've got to do one last thing. Now, this one, I'm going to do it a little bit differently. So we'll choose a few pages, few papers. We won't use the same paper. I'll take, well, when I do that one, let's do this one. That one upside down, and then let me find, I'll put a piece of this one, and what about a piece of Florentine paper? Is that too wide? I'll take a little bit off that. And a pretty digital will do. So we'll have this, this. I've got 3. Let me just clip it together so it doesn't wiggle about and I have to keep rearranging. I'm putting that one upside down just because it's got the crooked edge there. Right, let's grab a pretty digital piece of digital. I keep going back to the one I was rejecting. Here's, what about this here? Oh, what about that? I'm going to trim this off. Oh, isn't that pretty? I'm going to have this piece. It's so pretty. We'll put that up. Oh, that's really pretty. Okay, I think we don't need any more. So what I need to do is just, I'm just going to put a paper clip there, and I'm going to paper clip it, sorry, here. So I'm actually covering her up, but that's okay, because you'll see what I'm going to do in a second. Pull out my crocodile. I'm going to punch 2 of the smaller holes, and I might do them pretty close together. Like that. And then I'm going to grab my string. I can go from the outside in because I want to have, it's a bit crooked. I want to have my bow at the front. So this is a little bit different to stitching in some pages. You could also stitch pages in as well as doing this. I probably need my blunt pin needle. Oh no, I got 3. Okay. Take that off. Tie my bow. And so I just untie it and you can replace it with other stuff. Oh, and I didn't punch here. I wanted to do that. I'll do the other one. Okay, so you open it up and you have this waterfall of papers, and that's really pretty. And as I said, you can write there. Here you could put a label and a tag. Yes, Lila?
Excuse me, Mummy, I don't want to disturb, but do I have to do the face mask on my own, or do I have to wait for you?
Just wait for me, I'm nearly finished.
Okay,
yeah.
I'll just wash my face while I wait.
Yeah. Okay, so that's that done. And then I'm going to put a tab. I have some whale tails punched already here. Let's just see there, or I might like it more on this one. I like it more on that one, so that will go on that one. And here, now some of these were gifted to me, so I don't actually know what the papers are. Sometimes it takes a minute to find what you really want, because I don't really know. I'll know it when I see it. Oh, I used this on my original one. I might like that one. Just let's pull these out. I do kind of like that. Okay, not that. Oh, this side I wanted to check. No, okay, let's use that one. I think I'm going to put it about there. So sort of in between the little label at the top and the flowers. And this one, probably something similar. There. Yeah, I think actually this one I'm going to put up higher. I like the look of that. Okay, good. So then one last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in an eyelet, because that's a look I really like on sometimes on these, what are they called? Tabs. And it's something that I forget to do. I think I'll use this mustardy sort of that yellow on that one, and maybe silver on that one. Okay. So here I need to do the bigger hole. Just a fun little interactive thing again to add. Plonk that in there, and done. And that way you can put some baker's twine. I think I would be inclined to put baker's twine in this one, and wrap it around and it will hold it shut there. Okay, so that's that one. And then this one, again, I need to punch my hole. And I'm punching it off center. Put my little eyelet in. Oops, I got stuck. Why am I stuck? Oh, that. locked itself. Okay, and then this one, I'd probably go with some twine on this one again because we've got the twine up there, but I would also try out the baker's twine, but I don't have any in here at the moment, so I'm not going to go with that for now. So just to recap, we trifolded, I printed on cardstock. That's the back. You can do more there. You could have a pocket. You can do all kinds of things there if you want to, but I'm just leaving it. Sort of tie it up, wrap it around, and then in here we've got a nice amount of collaging papers, a pocket to put things in, and it's just a cute little trifold pouchy thing. And then this one we did the side tuck here, and then we used the stapleless punch, and if you don't pull it they do stay, but if you do tug at it they do come off, which is perfect, and they have no holes in them. And here I would definitely put probably a blue baker's twine around there. So I hope you enjoyed that project. They're super fun to make. Oh, and I needed to show you quickly my prototype. I did it with this page. I put that little piece of paper up there. I was going to say fabric, the same wow towel as that one, and then I put a bunny, and my bunny was supposed to go over there, but then I trimmed this down so it was fine. And then inside this one has a pocket like the other one, and then the waterfall of, well, not really a waterfall, but the grouping of papers there, and some writing space. So there we go. And as I mentioned, you could stitch in some papers as well, which would be fun. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.